There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey and Glasser and by the West Virginia Tourism Office, welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Larry Gross.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around a simple song. Well, thank you so much, and welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. And we have a very cool show for you today. Got two Portlanders coming out during the next hour. Both live out in Oregon. M. Ward is here with his band, and also Laura Veirs, great songwriter. She's flying solo today. I'm glad, because you can hear all the words much better when she sings it with just her and the guitar. Also, some hometown folks gone away. At least one folk within them has gone away and made good and come back to see us. The Sea are here. And we have actually four acts that have never been on the show before. The Sea is the only one that's been here before, so we're excited. Always great to have newcomers. Joachim Cooder and his friends have come out from Los Angeles to be with us. Going to hear them a little later during this hour. But we're going to open with some folks who live up in Wisconsin. And the band is really built around the woman that you see up here with the guitar and the man on the bass, Sarah Voss and Daniel Wolf. They got a couple friends with them who have been regulars with them for a while. They just made their third CD. A lot of folks talk about Sarah's voice, and rightly so. I think you're going to love it as much as the critics and we do. The new record is called My Mother the Moon. A lot of original tunes on this. Please welcome for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Dead Horses.
Baby, it's been a long year. Flowers fading in the window, and I'm still here. Lately, I've lost my courage. Just a speck in the ocean, leaf in the forest, so why then all this fear? You've got to have faith in the small things. I don't know much, but I know that pity is a sick thing. Saw my brother, and I was hiding in the mountains. How quickly we forget the beauty that surrounds us. All these strangers passing by me, we choose not to see, and we choose not to see. I wanna be, and we choose not to see. there is always hope. There is always hope. There is always hope. I wanna be in 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 there is always hope. I wanna be a swinger in the trees. Thank you very much. How y'all doing tonight? We are called the Dead Horses, and we are just thrilled to be here. Desolate ain't done no wrong, so I ride along and I write a song. Going on for way too long, and on and on and on and on. The rain don't bother me tonight. The lights just seem to be so bright. Well, honey, babe, maybe you're right, but I forgot just how to fight. On and on and on and on. Honey, babe, did I do you wrong? On and on and on and on. I'm gonna find a place where I belong. I've got a bag of tricks and a box of hats. I'm gonna make you cry, I'm gonna make you laugh. And I was broken, do you remember that? And when I laid my head down on your lap. On and on and on and on. Honey, babe, did I do you wrong? On and on and on and on. I'm gonna find a place where I belong. Desolate ain't done no wrong. Maybe if I write it in a song, we can all just sing along. And on and on and on and on. Here we go. On and on and on and on. Well, honey, babe, did I do you wrong? Well, on and on and on and on. I'm gonna find a place where I belong. There is a house. There ain't no rooms. I've got some pretty lies. I've got some decent truths. I'll reinvent myself. I'll work in silence. You'll be my benefit. I'll be a witness. Sisters in the bedroom, voices in his head now. The house is gone now. It's an empty lot now. There ain't no difference. Thank you very much. This is Daniel Wolf on the upright bass, everybody. Ryan Ogburn on the mandolin and bouzouki. Jamie Gallagher back there on the drums.
We have Sarah Voss here writing the songs for you. All the songs we played today for you are on our new album, My Mother the Moon, which we got here on LP and vinyl format and CD. So, thanks again.
In the arms of a lover, in the arms of his son. Do you lay your breath heavy? You're the only one. Won't you sit for a while? Won't you rest yourself? You know it ain't such a shame to have lost yourself. You know it ain't such a shame to have lost yourself. Mm-hmm. 3 years and a bottle of cheap red wine. All my sacred thoughts and all my dirty lies. And I ride, and I ride, and I ride, and I ride. I keep riding even when I don't know why. I keep riding even when I don't know why. Oh, say if my heart were a turntable, in my belly was a speaker and my soul a needle. Oh, say if my heart were a turntable, in my belly was a speaker and my soul a needle. Oh, meet me in the garden by the flowers blue, where the trees stretch and wrap their arms around you, when they fill you up till you don't know what to do. On a winter's night when everything is new. On a winter's night when everything is new. Oh, say if my heart were a turntable, in my belly was a speaker and my soul a needle. Oh, say if my heart were a turntable, in my belly was a speaker and my soul a needle.
Dead Horses right there. Sarah Voss, Daniel Wolf, Ryan Ogburn, and James Gallagher. That new one is My Mother the Moon. And as Daniel said, Sarah's the songwriter. Some very fine songs, and of course, love her vocals like everybody else does. Time for the Mountain Stage Band and Julie Adams. Mountain Stage Band, of course, is Ron Soule leading the band, and Ryan Kennedy and Michael Lipton are our lead guitar players. Bob Thompson plays the piano for us, Steve Hill plays the bass, and Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. And Julie's chosen a classic. You're going to know this one because it's by the Beatles. Please say hello to Julie Adams.
Here, making each day of our year, changing my life with a wave of his hand. Nobody can deny that there's something there. Running my hands through his hair, both of us thinking how good it can be. someone is speaking, but he doesn't know she's there. I want him everywhere, and if he's beside me, I know I need never care. But to love him is to need him everywhere, knowing that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching his eyes and hoping I'm always there to be there and everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. I want him everywhere, and if he's beside me, I know I need never care. But to love him is to need him everywhere, knowing that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching his eyes and hoping I'm always there to be there and everywhere, here, there, and everywhere.
Julie Adams, the Mountain Stage Band, here, there, and everywhere. You're listening to Mountain Stage live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by the West Virginia Tourism Office. Whether you're looking for extreme outdoor adventure, family fun, or an intimate getaway for two, there is something for everyone in the Mountain State. Travel planning and trip ideas available, wvtourism.com. Additional support is provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Don't forget, if you missed part of this mountain stage, or you just want to hear something again, you can always visit the podcast section of our website, mountainstage.org. Each of those podcasts include songs that we don't have time to fit on the radio, as well as our complete finale song. If you do us a favor, we'd appreciate your taking a moment to subscribe, rate, and review the show on iTunes or wherever it is that you get your podcasts. As I said at the beginning, only one of the groups that's on the show today has been on before, and that's who I'm about to introduce. The name is The Sea, and at the core of the group is a duet who started it, Chuck and Mira Costa, and these two make some wonderful harmonies. As a matter of fact, very unique and distinctive harmonies you're going to notice. And now they've gathered two more people with them for a little bit more harmonies as well as some percussion. Mira grew up right here in Charleston, grew up right on Mountain Stage, as a matter of fact, because she's the daughter of Ron Soule, the leader of our band. Their latest album is called From the Light. It'll be out just about a month from right now, June the 1st. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, The Sea.
Everybody's right, everybody's sane, everybody's trying the best that they can. Everybody's falling, everybody's getting up. Nobody's calling, nobody's growing up. Everybody's on the outside, everybody's in their head. Everybody hears what everybody says. Everybody laughs and everyone forgets. Everybody's answer is everybody's guess. Everybody's lost, everybody's got a plan. Everybody's lost, everybody understands. Everybody gives as much as they can. Everybody takes as much as they can. Everybody's wrong, and everybody knows it. Everybody's got a stone, and everybody throws it. Everyone's asleep, everybody's waking up. Everybody's in a world, everybody's making up. feeling. She can see the future with the backs of her eyes. The truth comes pouring out when she starts to cry, blowing on an ember every time she sighs. And sometimes you know it from the start. Bang, bang, bang goes your heart. What was in the reason when it all was set in flame? No one ever asked her, she was something wild today. Maybe it was love, but then she left it just the same. Yeah, sometimes you know it from the start. Bang, bang, bang goes your heart. Door was left open and she was gone. All the books on the shelf, the light was still on. No one dead or alive could tell her she's wrong. I think she tried to show me, but I could not understand. Speaks in tongues and knows me for exactly what I am. The truth it will come knocking with a fire in her hand. Sometimes you know it from the start. Sometimes you know it from the start. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang goes your heart. Heart, your heart. Well, thank you so much. We are so happy to be back. The third time's a charm. I want to introduce you to who we have with us this time. This is Cara Mae Gorman over here on vocals and synthesizer and some percussion. And this is Steven Struess back here on drums and percussion. And this is Chuck Costa over here on guitars and vocals.
And Mira Costa on vocals and keys and guitars.
And we're going to invite Steve Hill here from the Mountain Stage Band to join us on bass for this next one. This next song was inspired by a small world problem that we had with our icy driveway. But as with most things, there is a deeper meaning that we found. And so this turned into a song about a hope for a better world. So this is for those of you who don't feel like giving up.
It's called Take That.
Ooh. time. The will to crack it open, one more broken paradise. New world ahead, that's what I say. You could believe me, but anyway, we're all just running around trying to save us from ourselves. All that much to do with violence in the silence, something else. Take that, it can't be done. Lost cause going, gone. Give me a hammer, a chisel and some time. The will to crack it open, one more broken paradise. Snap the hinges, get through the door. Dig the trenches to get through the war. Jump the hedges, what is more? Over the edge is what you're looking for. Snap the hinges, get through the door. Dig the trenches to get through the war. Jump the hedges, what is more? Over the edge is what you're looking for. Take that, it can't be done. Lost cause going, gone. Give me a hammer, a chisel and some time. The will to crack it open, the will to crack it open, the will to crack it open, one more broken paradise. All right, well, we've got one more for you. We want to thank Mountain Stage again for having us back. And as always, it is incredible to be back in my hometown of Charleston, West Virginia. And everybody on stage is now an official West Virginian. So we're going to finish with the title track from our new album that is coming out on June 1st, and it is called From the Light. Thank you guys so much. this a time? It's a time we go from the light to the dark, to the light to the dark again. We know we're right, we're wrong, we're right, we're wrong again. This is the time where the time goes quickly. We'll find the answer out only if we. Is this the time? It's the time we go. From the light to the dark, to the light to the dark again. We're right, we're wrong, we're right, we're wrong. There's a crack where the window's open. It's the width of the page you turn. It's the blink of an eye. From the light to the dark, to the light to the dark again. We're right, we're wrong, we're right, we're wrong again. From the light to the dark, to the light to the dark again. We go, 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 go. From the light to the dark, to the light to the dark, to the light to the dark again. We're right, we're wrong, we're right, we're wrong again. From the light to the dark, to the light to the dark, to the light to the dark again. We're wrong, we're right, we're wrong, we're right, we're wrong, we're right, we're wrong, we're right, we're right, we're wrong, 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 we're wrong, we're right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now living up in Troy, New York, the Sea. Chuck Costa and Mira Costa are at the heart of that group, and they've added a couple other very talented folks. The new one is out about a month from now, called From the Light. You heard a lot of tunes from that. The Sea. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is larry@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook, and you can check out our various social media on Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. All of these links are at our website, mountainstage.org. We're going to end this hour with the guys that you see up here, led by Joachim Cooder. I mentioned that Mira Costa there grew up really on the mountain stage with her dad, who was music director here. Well, Joachim certainly grew up in one of the premier musical families. He first went as a listener and then as a player with his dad, Ry Cooder, on tour, and he learned how to play percussion. I know I've seen them together in the past. I'm sure many of you have too. But he's grown into his own now and has made a new release called Fuchsia Machu Picchu. He's done music for films, soundtracks for films. He's composed also for dance, and he's worked with, as a producer, with several folks, including Anara George, who was just here a little while ago. Brought some friends with him. He'll be touring with his father in June in the U.S. and Canada, so you might see him live there, but you're going to hear him live right now. Please welcome for the first time to the mountain stage, Joachim Cooder.
to fly high like a turtle dove. Had the blues many a time, just a woman on a poor man's mind. I got the morning blue, oh so bad. Honey, come and kiss me, it's the worst I ever had. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Find me a woman that a man can trust. A nickel's worth of grease and a dime worth of lard. I would buy more, but the times are so hard. I got the morning blue, oh so bad. Honey, come and kiss me, it's the worst I ever had. What's the use of me working so hard? I got a woman in the rich folks' yard. She brings me meat and she brings me pie. Bring me some of everything the rich folks buy. I got the morning blues, well, oh so bad. Honey, come and kiss me, it's the worst I ever had. Honey, come and kiss me, it's the worst I ever had. Honey, come and kiss me, it's the worst I ever had. Honey, come and kiss me, it's the worst I ever had. Honey, come and kiss me, it's the worst I ever had.
Oh, thank you guys. This one's called Because of the Moonlight.
your house tonight, one that's filled with glass and light. Oh well. A place for memories to live inside like a hollow tree. Walking the wind. Because the moonlight, because the moonlight, well, this house is filled with blue and white. Between two rolling seas, one that's painted, one set free right now. Between two rolling seas, your whispers of infinity now. I see you've been traveling. You've been traveling the wind. Because the moonlight, because the moonlight, well, this house is filled with blue and white. People scatter out through time, following their jagged lines. Oh well. Mostly just passing by till tiny hands found this heart of mine. And now I'm laughing. Now I'm laughing the wind. Because the moonlight, because the moonlight, well, this house is filled with blue and white. Said the house is filled. This little house is all filled. Little house is filled up with the blue and the blue and the blue and white.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is a wonderful place. We're having a wonderful time. We're from Los Angeles, and this next song is located in a very dry, hot, dirty. Well, my wife and I bought a house in a northeast of LA called Mount Washington. It's like dirt roads, and we needed to get a plant for the yard because it was just all dirt. And so the first thing we did is we drove down to the Home Depot, and we got us a plant that was called Fuchsia Machu Picchu. And I said, yeah, that is clearly the plant we'll buy. It's so fun to say. And it's not the right key, this. And we have freeways all around us, roaring down below, and the sun is hot, and there's no water to be seen anywhere. And I just started singing to this plant, and I felt it's going to need all the help it can get. And once you start saying Fuchsia Machu Picchu, it's hard to not want to just keep saying it all day. And I started this thing. I was like, Fuchsia Machu Picchu. And then I just, all around town, just driving, singing Fuchsia Machu Picchu. And that's how this whole thing started, was singing to my plant. And then, and now it brought me here to sing for you guys. Also, I want to say, it's good to sing to your plants because, our wildlands and wildlife, it's all under attack at all times from all sides. So it's just a good thing to do, sing for your plants. You never know where it's going to lead you. All right, let's set this up. It's got to be right for the little Fuchsia Machu Picchu.
When will you come and set down roots? 'Cause it's hot in that city, but don't you let that get to you. Fuchsia Machu Picchu now, when will you come and set down your little roots? 'Cause it's hot in that city now, don't you let that get to you. And you're a red light shining, said you're a red light shining down, said you're a red light shining, said you're a red light shining down all over this here land. shade to us all. Fuchsia Machu Picchu, when will you come and set down your little roots? 'Cause it's hot in that city now. Tonight's a super moon. And you're a red light shining. Said you're a red light shining down. Said you're a red light shining. Said you're a red light shining down. Said you're a red light shining. Said you're a red light shining down. All over this here land. All over this land. All over this here land. All over this here land. All over this land. Fuchsia Machu Picchu.
I have to let you guys know about these cats right here. Sam Gendel on saxophone. I mean, Gabe Noel on bass. Very happy to be traveling with these fine, fine men tonight. We'll do one more, and I'm feeling very geographically encouraged to do this one for you guys. Growing up, my dad played a lot of banjo when I was very little, and that was sort of his around-the-house instrument. And now that I have a 3-year-old daughter, I take her over there, and he's playing all the same old stuff again, and I'm hearing it again, and she's hearing it, and her Grandpa Yai, as she calls him, is a banjo player. And Doc Boggs is somebody that he always played his songs the most, and since he was from Virginia and we're here in West Virginia, I figured it would be a good one to play for y'all tonight. A good Doc Boggs one called Country Blues, and we're gonna do it for you real good.
Oh, come on, you good time people. While I have money, spend. Tomorrow might be Monday, and I neither have a dollar nor no friend. When I had plenty of money, good people, I had friends for miles around. But as soon as my pocketbook was empty, not a friend nor dollar could be found. Last time I seen my little woman, good people, she had a wine glass in her hand. She was drinking down her troubles with a low down, sorry old man. So go dig a hole in the meadow, good people. Go dig a hole in the ground and come around and mow, good people, and see this poor rounder go down. When I am dead and buried, and my pale face turns to the sun, you can come around and mourn, little woman, and see just what you have done. Come on, you good time people. While I have money to spend, tomorrow might be Monday, and I neither have a dollar nor no friends. And I neither have a dollar nor no friends. Neither have a dollar nor no friends. And I neither have a dollar nor no friend. Thank you.
From out Los Angeles, California, Mr. Joachim Cooder, right there, and friends. And he did several pieces from his latest. Fuchsia Machu Picchu is the name of that recording. And he also did that country blues on it and several of the tunes you heard right there. He will be out in June in the U.S. and Canada, opening for his father, Ry Cooder, and probably playing along with Ry also during that time. Interesting sound, interesting group of instruments, specialized Imbira there with all the different tines on it. Really quite a beautiful, beautiful sound. I'd like to say a special hello to you if you're listening right now over WNTI, Hackettstown, New Jersey, or KBSU, Boise, Idaho. Thank you so much for listening to us. We hope that you'll be doing the same thing next week when our guests will be Chuck Prophet, Kim Ritchie, C.D. Touré, Ona, and Che Apalache. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio for the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Well, thank you. Welcome back to the second hour of Mountain Stage. And during this hour, we got some great music still to come. M. Ward and his band will be out in just a little while. But we're going to open the hour with a young woman who just released her 10th album. She's been doing this for a couple of decades. And if you followed her, you know that her last production was with two other very fine singer-songwriters, Nico Case and K.D. Lang, and they put out a recording called Case, Lang, and Veirs, and then they went on tour. But now she's back to her home in Portland, working in her own studio to make the new one called The Lookout on her own label, Raven Marching Band. She's a fine songwriter and a fine singer, and we're very happy to get her on the Mountain Stage. Please welcome for the first time, Laura Veirs.
Thank you. Scuttling claws have cleaned her hands, rising and falling in the whirlpool sand. You turn the wheel, your eyes of green and steel. Consider Margaret Sands. How the gulls cry, how the sunlight fans, gliding above the bones of Margaret Sands. Now she's married to the swells, she's swaying in the shells, a whisper in the waves. How I listen as I sail, straight-backed and pale, her opalescent gaze. How the gulls cry, how the sunlight fans, gliding above the bones Now she's married to the swell, and she's swaying in the shells. Ooh. Thank you. Didn't that bass player from the last band give you a kick, like a good feeling? The whole band was great, but it was the swinging legs on the stool. I was like, man, how can you hold that beat down so solid with the swingy legs? It really made my day. Wish I could do that. That last song is called Margaret Sands, and it's the first song off of my new album. And so this next song is an older song. This song is about trying to forget a love that you seem to be having a hard time forgetting. I can see your tracks, but I won't follow them. I'll just hope for rain, some kind of crazy wind to erase them and chase them into oblivion. I can smell the smoke from your fire, babe, but I'll leave you alone. Sleep in this lonely cave. Pray for a storm to scrub this dirt away. I can hear the snakes and they're creeping across the scene. I'm quaking in my boots, but you won't hear me scream. You're halfway down to New Orleans. You're halfway down to New Orleans. Ooh. Thank you. It's fun to be in West Virginia. I don't know when the last time I was here, so it's been a while. And this next song was written by the band Case Lang Veirs, and it's about a wonderful songwriter named Judy Sill that we love. And by the way, K.D. Lang wanted to call the band the Camel Tones. So we might use that for the next project. You wrote the kiss and it is beautiful. I can listen again and again. You never really from the car wrecks and the pain. You love the sons of the pioneers and the Hollywood cowboy stars. You were just trying to put a hand to where we are, where we are. Living in a 55 Cadillac, 5 people sleep in shifts, robbing liquor stores and going back with the cash and rolling in it. You love the sons of the pioneers and the Hollywood cowboy stars. You were just trying to put a hand to where we are, where we are, where we are. You never talked about your past, about the drugs and walking in the streets. They found you with a needle in your arm, beloved books strewn round at your feet. You love the sons of the pioneers and the Hollywood cowboy stars. You were just trying to put a hand to where we are. You love the sons of the pioneers and the Hollywood cowboy stars. You were just trying to put a hand to where we are, where we are, where we are. I was writing it. I said, you were just trying to understand where we are. And Nico was like, it's so much better if you say you were just trying to put a hand to where we are. And I was like, thank you, you're a genius. Because it really makes the song. It's amazing how those small changes can make such a difference. This song is by one of your people, your West Virginia kinfolk, Daniel Johnston. True love will find you in the end. True love will find you in the end. You'll find out just who was your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will. Don't give up until true love will find you in the end. This is a promise with a catch. Only if you're looking can it find you. 'Cause true love is searching too. But how can it recognize you unless you step out into the light, the light? Step out into the light, the light. Don't be sad, I know you will. Don't give up until true love will find you in the end. Don't be sad, I know you will. But don't give up until true love will find you in the end. Do you want to hear another beautiful, well, not that that was beautiful, but song like that style, or just more, a little more rockin'? That style. I was feeling it too.
All right. This is my song in that kind of style, but maybe not so quite so good. I don't mean to insult myself, but I feel like he's truly a genius songwriter.
Since you let my burdens, since you let my burdens, since you let my burdens down, all the troubles I've been dragging down this trail seep into the thirsty ground. And since you turn your light upon my darkened dale, the pollinators flex their wings and take into the air, spin their emeraldine webs across the swales and prairies. And my stampeding buffalo stops in her tracks and watches the snow falling through the old oak tree when you give your heart to me. This is my song of love, gathered from stuff above, the wires, feathers, and the clouds. This is my song for you. Spring comes bubbling through the place whenever you're around. And my stampeding buffalo stops in her tracks and watches the snow falling through the old oak tree when you give your heart to me.
Thank you. I'll do one more. This last one is on my new record also. It's called Heavy Petals, and it's inspired by David Bowie.
Oh, heavy petals, free your head. Legions past your call from the bed. Oh, heavy petals just like me. Tenderest rage that no one can see. Step on the gas to go nowhere. Believe me when I say I love you, bear. Fear not falling into space. Ground control is not your dwelling place. Painted winds will come and we will fall through sunlight unserious. We'll call. Painted winds will come and we will fall through sunlight and Sirius will call. Oh, heavy paddles just like me, tenderest rage that no one can see.
Thank you so much.
From out in Portland, Oregon, Laura Veirs, right there. And the new one is called The Lookout. She sang some from that one. Her husband is also her producer, Tucker Martine, and they have a couple of young ones under 10 years old, so she can't get out and tour as much as she used to. But fine songwriter, fine singer. So glad to have her on the show. Bob's got a nice one for you. I'm sure you've heard this before, but you haven't heard Bob play it. Bob Thompson, Send in the Clowns. Make him welcome. Colortones.com is where you find his music. Bob Thompson, send in the clowns. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by the West Virginia Tourism Office. Whether you're looking for extreme outdoor adventure, family fun, or an intimate getaway for two, there is something for everyone in the Mountain State. Travel planning and trip ideas available, wvtourism.com. Additional support is provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. We hope you'll check out our website at some point. It's mountainstage.org, and you can find links there to our podcast and follow us, of course, on about every form of social media. And we invite you to follow us to a live show sometime, whether we're here at home in Charleston or on the road. You can find out all about it on the website and get your tickets right there, too. That's mountainstage.org. We are excited to be a part of Slingshot, a collaboration with taste-making public radio stations and NPR Music to discover and elevate exceptional emerging artists. Find out more about the latest class of 20 Slingshot artists, including West Virginia indie rockers Hello June at npr.org/slingshot. Well, you may have heard our last guest in many formats. He's made 8 albums of his own. He's also made 5 with the singer-actress Zooey Deschanel as She and Him. And he also made a collaborative album called The Monsters of Folk, along with Jim James and Connor Oberst. He lives out in Portland, like Laura does. I think he was born down in California, but he's been up there for a good while now. And his latest recording is called More Rain. A lot of folks helped him out on that. Peter Buck, Nico Case, Katie Lang, the Secret Sisters, and our good buddy Joey Spompanado. He's brought a lot of friends with him so he can play his music right. Please welcome for the first time to the Mountain Stage, M. Ward.
Float like a plane like a bow, but now my wild goose is gone. She would say in the dawn, still the echoes on. That's my wild goose, she's gone. That's my wild goose, she's gone. That's my wild goose, she's gone. Thanks a lot. How's everybody doing? Great to see you. This is our first time here. We're getting used to everything. We really loved, I was just talking to the band, I think our new walk-on song is going to be Bring In the Clowns. That was a beautiful rendition, and it made us feel right at home. This next song is called Primitive Girl, and it goes like this. She's a primitive girl, she'll tell you herself. She'll cut to the chase like nobody else. If you say hi, how you doing? She'll say I'm doing well. She's a primitive girl, she'll tell you herself. She's a primitive girl, she don't like to boast. From her natural hair to her natural toes, the girl's got a lot of what they call the most. She's a primitive girl, she don't like to boast. And I'd like to think I'm a primitive guy. I see the difference between what I want and what I need in a primitive girl. And she don't need me, cause she don't need me. Girl who's setting me free, going back to her basic philosophies, and she's nobody's fool. No, I knew she never was for me. She's a primitive girl, she's setting me free. Listen, I'd like to think I'm a primitive guy. I see the difference between what I want and what I need in a primitive girl. Don't need me, no, she don't need me. Oh, don't need me, no.
When you're absolute beginners, it's a panoramic view from Her Majesty Mount Zion, and the kingdom is for you. Oh, oh. When you tumble upon that valley, shock or sparrow line the stairs. When the arrows start descending, then they scatter everywhere. On a bookshelf in California sits a map of passageways. Best to stumble upon Mount Zion to behold the natural gates. They say the original sinner, they never fail to drop a pain till that moment in the garden. Then they felt it each and every day. So draw back your bows, you hunters, who have never felt that flame. All the absolute beginners, they are safe in the shade for today. When you're absolute beginner, that's a panoramic view from Her Majesty Mount Zion, and the kingdom is for you. When we're dancing and you're dangerously close to me, I get ideas, I get ideas. I wanna hold you so much closer than I dare to. I wanna scold you cause I care more than I care to. And when you touch me with that fire in every finger, now I get ideas, I get ideas. And after we have said goodnight, and then you linger, I kinda figured you'd get ideas too. Now your eyes are always saying the things you're never saying, and I think they could be said, that you could love me too. Oh, but that's the whole idea, that's true. That lovely idea that I am falling in love. So when you're dancing and you're dangerously close to me, now I get ideas, well I get ideas. I wanna hold you so much closer than I dare to. I wanna scold you cause I care more than I care to. And when you touch me with that fire in every finger, I get ideas, well I get ideas. And after we have said goodnight, and then you linger, oh, I kinda think that you get ideas too. Now your eyes are always saying the things you're never saying, and I think they could be saying that you could love me too. Oh, but that's the whole idea, that's true. And the idea that I am falling in love with you. falling in love, falling in love, falling in love with you. When I was a younger man, I thought the pain of defeat would last forever. But now I don't know what it would take to make my heart back down. 'Cause I only had to wait a little while before I got mine. Clean slate. Somewhere in another place, who knows, could be another lifetime. Everything we gave away returned like I see it from a fugitive dream. And you only had to wait a little while, only had to wait a little while, only had to wait a little while before you found a true. Yeah. Only had to wait a little while. Only had to wait a little while. Only had to wait a little while before I got mine. Clean slate. Thanks a lot, Mountain Stage. Thanks a lot. We want to bring it back to the Mountain Stage, Ms. Laura Veirs. Are you out there, Laura Veirs? Please welcome back to the stage, Laura Veirs. Here's a song called Magic Trick. It goes like this. Well, people come and people go. Sometimes without goodbye, sometimes without hello. She got one magic trick, just a one, and that's it. Oh, she disappeared. It's like her, now you see her, now you don't. You think you're gonna get to know her, now what you want. She got one magic trick, yeah, just one, and that's it. Oh, as she disappeared. goodbye. Sometimes a little low, she got one magic trick, one, and that's it. Oh, I should disappear. Oh, and that's it. Thank you, Lord Veirs. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'd like to take this time just to say thank you to Mountain Stage for putting on this show, and thank you to NPR for doing everything that it does for the world. There's a lot of things in the world and in this country that are making the country and making the people dumber, and I think NPR is making us smarter as a country, so big thanks to them. It's still the best way to get the news, in my personal opinion. It's the way I get the news. It's the way I listen to the Zuckerberg trials whenever I can. You know, it was in the car just last week, and we were listening to the Zuckerberg trials. I was with a couple of friends in the car, and I said, boy, they're really grilling him. We all agreed. He's really getting grilled, right? And then my 5-year-old son was in the back seat, and he had to think about it for a second. But he said, Daddy, are they really going to grill this guy? So that's a good story. Think about that for a little bit, and then I think we'll do a song called Chinese Translation. It goes like this. Well, I sailed a wild sea. I climbed up a tall mountain. I met an old man. He sat beneath a sapling tree. He said, now if you got some questions, go and lay them at my feet. But my time here is brief. You're gonna have to pick just 3. So I said, what do you do with the pieces of a broken heart? How can a man like me remain in the light? And if our life is really short as they say, why is the night so long? And then the sun went down and sang for me this song. He said, I once was a young man like you, afraid to do the things that I knew I had to do. So I played the escapade just like you. I played the escapade just like you. I sailed a wild sea, climbed up a tall mountain. I met an old man. He sat beneath a sapling tree. He said, now if you got some questions, go and lay them at my feet. But my time here is brief. You're gonna have to pick just 3. So I said, what do you do with the pieces of a broken heart? How can a man like me remain in the light? And if a life is really short as they say, why is the night so long? And then that sun went down and played for me this song. Thanks a lot, you guys. This has been fun. This is our last song. It's a song from a record I made many years ago called Post-War. And it's called Post-War, and it goes like this. They love you in mysterious ways. You say, yeah, but this is now and that was then. Put $1 into the machine and you'll remember when. I know when everything feels wrong. I got some hard proof in this song. I'll know when everything feels right. Some lucky night, say the money just ain't what it used to be. Man, how we used to tear apart this town. Put $1 into the machine, you'll remember how. And I know when everything feels wrong, 'cause I got some hard proof in this song. I'll know when everything feels right. Some lucky night, some lucky lucky night. Some lucky. Thanks a lot, on stage. We'll see you next time.
M. Ward, right there, from out in Portland, records for Merge Records, and the last recording was called More rain. Thanks to Mr. Ward and all of his friends. Thanks to Laura Veirs. Thanks to Joachim Cooder, the sea, Dead Horses, and all of you folks here at the Culture Center in Charleston for being with us today. And as always, special thanks to you listening there on the radio, because without you there would be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that, never take you for granted. Hope you'll be with us next time when our guests will be Chuck Prophet, Kim Ritchie, C.D. Touré, Ona, and Che Apalache. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers are Jeff Shirley and Vasilia Skoris. Assistant producers Alexis Palmer. Production managers Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens. Production assistance comes from Michael Lipton, Joey Ansel, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, and Woogie. Photographic services are provided by Brian Blauser. Promotions coordinated by Vasilia Skoris, Adam Harris, and Music and Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the mountain state of West Virginia. All you people listen to my song by the lazy young man who wouldn't hope for the reason why I never could tell. Oh, that young man was always well. In the month of June, he planted his core, and in July he laid it by. In October there came a big frost, and all the young man scored was lost. Bring it down, let Joachim play the affair. Let's hear the mandolin, Ryan. Here comes Laura Veirs right now.
Went out to his neighbor's land, courting there as I understand. Went there courting sure as you are born. She said, kind sir, have you made your
The sea.
Yes, my dear, he said in reply. Yes, my dear, I played it by. But it ain't the driving rain. I don't believe I'm gonna raise one grain.
Michael Lipton here. M. Ward now.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser and by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia. This is NPR.